An elliptical arch has a height of 12 feet and a span of 36 feet. Got a picture of an elliptical arch on a bridge down or so we can get a sense. And the height would be the direction up and down. Let me change that to red so it'll show up a little bit better. And the span is how wide it is across. Okay, so for our specific one, it has a height of 12 and a span of 36, and it says to put it on a coordinate plane with the high point 0, 12. So we're going to draw it on an XY plane. This is going to be up here at 0 and 12, and then it's going to come down like this. And it tells us that the span is 36, so that's this whole length across here. So if this is the center of the ellipse, half of 36 is 18, so it's 18 each way. And we can see, because that was the point 0, 12, that it's 12 this way. So we have enough information to write down the equation of the ellipse. It's centered at 0, 0, so they're just going to be x squared and y squared equals 1. And in the x direction from the center, we go out 18 each way, so that would be 18 squared. And in the y direction, we go up 12, so that's 12 squared. So final answer, if we go ahead and square those, is x squared over 324 plus y squared over 144 equals 1. So there's the equation of our ellipse. Now let's look at part B. Find the distance from the center to a point at a height whose height is 2 feet. So from the center, we're going to go over and find a place where the y value, or the height, is 2. So it's some x, and the y is 2. Okay, so if this point x2 is on the ellipse, it means that it would make a true statement when we plug that point in the equation for the ellipse. So I'm going to put x in for x, so not putting anything different there, and I have 324 plus, but I'm going to put 2 in for y squared is 140 over 144 equals 1. Now I'm going to solve this for x. So I'm going to have x squared over 324 equals 1 minus 4 over 144. And that means x squared equals, I'm just going to, I think, leave it, except I'm going to reduce because 4 will go into 144. So that's going to make that 1 over 36. And then because it is divided here, 324, I can multiply this side by 324. So that will give me x squared. Now what I was supposed to find is the distance. So let's look at our picture. I'm supposed to find this d, how far it is from the middle out to that point. So this forms a right triangle. And I can just go ahead and use the Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So I can take the x value over to that point squared. Well, x squared was this, so that's going to be 1 minus 1 over 36 times 324 plus the y value squared, so that's 2 squared, and that will give me the distance squared. So to find the distance, I would need to square root both sides. I could square root here and get distance and square root that. So I'm going to put that in the calculator, and I'm going to get d is, and I'm going to round this to 2 decimal places when I put this in the calculator, and it looks like it's going to be 17.86, and the units are feet.